Hey, what's up guys? My name is Hocus. How about we play some more hardcore Minecraft? So this is episode 7 of the series, and if you remember last time we headed over to the Nether. We also got ourselves a mending villager and enchanted a pickaxe, leaving us with efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, fortune 2 and mending. Okay, quick disclaimer. That is possibly what happened in the last episode. I don't remember 100%, but I do remember that we got those things quite recently, so that's a good guess in my opinion. Anyway, there's a few things we need to do here to start the episode off. So first of all, let's clear out our inventory. Remembering we've got a spare shield right there. We've got some iron brewed up here, so let's craft those into blocks and get them stored away. Right there, and then we're going to need some more bamboo to go in that smelter. So let's pop that in there to get the rest of the ore on the way. We've got some steak cooked up, which we can slip into the food and agriculture chest. Just as backup for what we've got, let's create that into a stack. And pretty much that is about that. We obviously need to put some more bamboo in there as well, just to get that going. So let's go ahead and place another stack. So we've got the blast furnace on the way, we've also got the smoker on the way, and everything is looking pretty rosy for us at the moment around the base. One more thing I did want to do as well, however, is to grab a piece of cobblestone right here, and we want to take that cobblestone over to our mending guy here and just slot that block in there to repair what we'd done to his home, the damage. We also need a few blocks, I think, to go in behind him maybe, but that can wait for now, just because we might move the lectern forward if we can. In fact, we might do that right now. So if we grab ourselves a bucket, do we have a bucket around here? We do, and it's got water in it. Perfect. So we want to grab a bucket. Let's quickly analyze the situation to see what block type we're going to need here. Okay, let's use an andesite, I think. Let's use a piece of andesite. That should fit perfectly in there. So andesite, let's take that over with us. And then what we'll probably do is break in through here again. So we had andesite. Or was it, hang on, let's put that back. Was it through here? Oh, it was through here. So cobble and mossy cobble. So cobble at the top, mossy at the bottom, just so that we can remember. We have this here, and then we have our axe. So this guy, if we wash him forward like so. Okay, dude, are you gonna go forward? I don't think, he doesn't seem to be moving very far, does he? Hold up, let's take the lectern first then. And place the water in here, and hopefully that pushes him a good amount of distance. Pop the lectern down, and then we can pop an andesite piece in there once we get our water back, and then the cobblestone can go back here. We'll place another torch just because we don't want any spawns in behind this area, obviously. And then once again we can just repair the wall by going like that. And our dude here still got the mending book because we've already traded with him, so his trades will not reset, and he now only has a small amount of space to maneuver around in, so that's perfect. Anyway, you guys, I've got some plans for today's episode, which we'll quickly go over now, and by doing that, we can also quickly take a visual look at what I want to do. So using one of these large jungle trees here, today I aim to gain some ender pearls, just because we're going to need to start thinking about going to the end portal soon. I also want to gather some more experience, and we'll probably do that by heading into the Nether. So let's make our way down towards the portal already, and we're going to mine some quartz. So we've got our mending and fortune pickaxe here, which will be the tool of choice. We just want to try and enchant some of our armor today, make ourselves a bit, a bit tougher, a bit stronger, a bit more resistant, so that we can take on some of these Endermen. And that is pretty much today's game plan. So let's jump right into it. All right, guys, so far we've got ourselves just over a stack of nether quartz, and we're still going here, but I've got a slight issue that I will discuss in just a second. So coming up here, we've got one of the last veins of quartz that I can see in the area, and that's the issue that I'm facing here. We didn't get a great spawn, if I'm totally honest, in the Nether here, and we just hit level 30, so that's good. That's one major enchantment that we can do, but I will show you what I mean in just a sec. So let's grab that last bit of quartz, take the pieces that are on the floor, and if I show you, we can go up here, right? But there doesn't seem to be much after this point. So if we climb up here and take a look, you can see it's just a claustrophobic area that doesn't really lead anywhere. I mean, I guess we could progress in this direction, but then you're talking sort of difficulties in maneuvering and getting back. So we might have to build a bridge or something like that to a new area. I do see a bit more quartz here. And on the other side, in this direction, we've just got a huge pit of lava, again, which will need a major sort of bridge built or something to get across it. So, as I say, not the greatest nether spawn, not the most easy to maneuver logistically, but I think that we'll be able to find enough to get a fair few levels here. And Again, the purpose of this is just to try to enchant our armor so that we can be a bit tougher when facing Enderman, because you guys probably know with the experience you have in this game that those guys hit pretty damn hard. And now we've got a friend here as well that wants to perhaps have a duel, and down he goes. Okay, apology for the extremely loud noises there. Let's quickly eat some steak. We don't want to risk death here. Let's go take a look up here and see what we can find. Okay, let's just create a sort of staircase that leads up. Perfect. Okay, one more vein here, looks like, and possibly another one here in the floor, which is good. Anyway, I'm going to keep mining this quartz, a third one there as well, and then we will meet each other back at base. Okay, guys, back at base, and take a look at the experience levels that we've gained. So we're up to 33 levels now, which is awesome. That's 2 high-level enchantments there. So before we go ahead and do that, let's just quickly pop away a few things here and there. Our nether quartz stash is going to just live here. It's not the best place for it, but I guess for now, it doesn't do any harm being there. Alright, so, as I say, let's do some enchanting. So what we're going to be looking at is the chestplate, the leggings, and the boots. To see what we can get, see what we're going to be offered by the game here. Hopefully something decent. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 2 enchantments worth there. So let's see what we're going to get. So Unbreaking 3 on the chestplate. Fire protection 3 on the leggings, and protection 3 on the boots. Okay, we could just go for the protection 3 on the boots and not risk the unbreaking on the chest piece. Okay, so we've got protection 3 on the boots. It's not great, but it's better than what we already had, right? So we'll accept that for now. Fire protection 4 on the chest piece and unbreaking 3 on the leggings. So now, unfortunately, we are stuck with the leggings because we don't want another round of fire protection 4. So here we go. Protection 4 and Unbreaking 3, right, I'll take that. We got fairly lucky there with the Unbreaking 3 enchantment. So at the moment, we've got Fire Protection 3, Protection 4, Protection 3, Unbreaking 3 on one piece as well. So the armor is rather shoddy, but it's better than nothing, I guess. So let's quickly take a bite to eat and then think about how we're going to kill these Endermen. So is it time to sleep? It is. Let's get this, this night out of the way before we take a look at that. So we're going to need some ladders if we have any. We've got 2 to start ourselves off with, so not enough, but we can create more. That's no issue. We're looking rather low on wood, actually, so that might be an issue. And then we're also going to need some stone blocks. So this can be anything. We'll just use cobblestone since we've got it in huge supplies at the moment. And then, as I say, we want to head outside, find ourselves a nice big jungle tree. Let's see which one's going to do. We need one that's in a bit of space as well. I did see that skeleton, but I'd rather not deal with him right now. So let's just escape his reign of terror. Okay, we don't actually need ladders. I figured that we would, but I forgot about the vines that grow on jungle trees. So if we sort of make our way up here, and then we want to come to about this level, I guess, and we want to have a 2-block high area. So if we place a block down here and just create a sort of circle that goes around the tree, this is going to be our walkway. This is where we're going to spot the Enderman from and lure them up here. So we could probably break out a few of these blocks, take a bit of wood. This tree can come down eventually if we need to, if we make a mess of it. So here we go. Let's come round all the way, creating a loop. Good. And then again, we need to probably bring this out by a few more blocks just to create a nice little platform for us to observe from. And let's get rid of this guy, this guy. Let's take this piece of wood out, and those leaves can go as well. And then we'll take that around. So we're going to have probably about a 3-block width here. So we want to go around one more time. So again, let's stretch this out to 3 blocks. Okay, that's good. That's good. And then what we're going to do is, in the center, or on the inside of the ring, we're going to have an area that we can stand under that's 2 blocks high. And the Enderman won't be able to reach. And then on the outer rim, we will just maintain this open air sort of feel. So then what we want to do is create a ring that goes around the center. And we can just get rid of all these leaves, actually. I've changed my mind. We're going to get rid of all of these leaves here. And the wood that sits along with them so that they can start to decay. And then we'll just have a cobblestone ring that comes around at this level. And then I'll give you a quick explanation as to how this works. And then we'll wait for nighttime. So with the Enderman, they can't access areas that are 2 blocks high because they are 3 blocks high. So they don't fit, of course. And what we're going to do is we're going to stand up on this platform. And at night, when we see Endermen, we're going to look at them so that they get annoyed. Hopefully they're going to teleport up here and try to attack us. But since they won't be able to reach us, we'll just be able to swipe at their legs and take them out fairly easily. So we should probably light this platform up as well just to avoid any spawns. And then if we just dig out one block here using the pickaxe, we should have a way in and out. Awesome. So as I say, let's get rid of a few more things here, wait for nighttime, and we can see if this thing is going to be a success or not. There's something slightly serene about the nighttime in Minecraft, I must say, especially when you've got some areas like the village here that are slightly bright. You got some light protruding from the mine here, or this cave, whatever it may be. And just the sort of quiet sense that you get during the night where nothing's really going on, except for the fact that I'm kind of being pursued by a zombie. Anyway, the point that I was going to make, guys, is that we're probably about halfway through the night, right? This is me looking directly at the sky, facing straight up. So as soon as the moon is in line with my cursor, we're around halfway through the night. And I am yet to see a single Enderman, which is kind of disappointing because I was figuring that we might be able to kill at least one tonight. And we've got the looting 3 sword as well, so it's not like we're lacking the tools to gain the ender pearls. However, the tall, black, skinny, purple-eyed creatures of the night are not showing up, so we're getting rather unlucky. Anyway, I will continue to look, and if this turns out to be a failure, we can try again during the next night. We also are going to need blaze rods for the blaze powder to combine with the ender pearl, so that's another thing we can go ahead and take a look at in today's episode if we can't find any endermen. Anyway, guys, let's get back to the search. Unfortunately, our first night up on the terrace didn't work out very well for us. We didn't kill a single enderman, and unfortunately, as I say, no ender pearls are going to be collected on the first use. So we'll try again the next night. I did gather up some wood in the meantime, and that's what I'm going to do now as well, just to put the daytime to use. Otherwise, it would probably just be a case of me sitting up on top of our newly formed structure until the nighttime came back around. Anyway, we need to create some space here for this. So what shall I do? I'll probably remove the bone meal and just waste that outside somewhere. We're also going to need a spare axe. So let's craft ourselves one of those guys. And I think this time round, we'll use some iron. Why not? We've got tons of it already and nothing else really to do with it at the moment, just because we're not building anything that involves hoppers or anything like that waste a lot of iron at once. So as I say, I'm back to tree cutting, just trying to renew our resources. I'll probably do a bamboo harvest as well, just so that we've got some fuel to smelt with. And then once nighttime rolls back around, we'll be back up atop our new cobblestone structure, which is looking rather ugly. And we'll just have the second attempt at trying to hunt ourselves some endermen. Another night has passed by with 0 success, and that was due mainly to rain that began to pour as I was out hunting. So I figured that we could spend today, or the daytime of this Minecraft day, trying to hunt some ghasts, because again, that's another component of the ender eye, is blaze rods, and there's our first one right there. So we had a spawner, I think, somewhere in the region. I just have to try to remember where I saw it. And I'm thinking it was it over in this direction? I think it's over there, right? Yeah, that seems about correct. So what we'll have to do is pop down here, bridge across this tiny gap here. It's very, very thin floor beneath us, so we do have to be careful. We don't want any ghasts trying to intervene in what's about to happen. And then we just build up here. Should give us access to this area. And just be careful. There we go. And then take a few swipes. Okay, we're burning, but we're fine. Let's use the shield. Use the shield. I can hear a ghast somewhere. Hopefully he's not nearby. Okay, there we go. Let's put out a few of these fires. Block again. Knock him down. And then his friend here can go down as well. Alright. We did lose those blaze rods. Oh, no, we didn't. We can retrieve those. Here, let's actually go retrieve those now. Because I feel like things are getting a bit hairy around there. And 16 blaze rods should be more than enough for our needs right now. So let's get out of here. Be careful. Jump back over. Okay, we're going to go back to base right now. And then we are probably going to wait until nighttime again so that we can try to find ourselves some endermen. I did see one during the night, actually, but it evaded me, unfortunately. So I cut that clip out in the end. Let's kill this guy as well, see what we can get from him. Anything useful? Nah, no skull. Okay, let's find our way back to base then. We've got an enderman in prime position. Okay, let's see if this thing works. Okay, we've looked at him, and he's upset. So let's take a few steps back. And we're hoping he teleports up here, right? So we'll give it a few seconds. I do hear him. Where is he? Is he up here yet? Doesn't look like it. I don't see him. Okay, he's still down there, but we need him to come up here. Is he going to come up here or not? Come on, Mr. Enderman. Is it something to do with the block in his hand? They can't teleport with blocks in their hands? I don't know. He seems to be... He's very angry, but he doesn't seem to want to teleport anywhere, does he? Come on, dude. I need you to come up here. Come on. Come on. I can't do anything if you're down there. Let's actually see what situation we're in. We might be able to go down and take him out on the floor. Okay. We could just sort of hang around up here. Where is he now? Okay, we're down. Hopefully there's nothing behind us. That could be a disaster. Okay, one more hit maybe. And he disappears. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got ourselves our first Ender Pearl. It was a risk, and I'm not sure if our platform up here is going to work, but as I say, it could be due to the fact that he had a block in his hand. Not really sure how that works. Anyway, let's see if we can find another one, and if we do, you guys will be brought right back in. Ooh, that was a close one, you guys. I got sniped out of the tree by a skelly, right down into his path alongside his friend the creeper. Fortunately, I got my shield up in time, the creeper blew, killed the skeleton, I was able to run back to base pretty much unscathed, so... I think we'll give up on the Enderman hunting for today. We got ourselves our first Ender Pearl and a grass block. Thank you to Mr. Enderman who picked that up for me. However, the Enderman did teleport, right, with the grass block in his hand. So possibly the platform that I've built actually doesn't work very well. We might have to change methods. But here we go. We've got 1 Ender Pearl and 16 blaze rods. So we're heading in the right direction at least, right? It's not much, but we're getting there. Anyway, to wrap up this episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down into the mine. We're going to do a small mining session until we make it to level 30 or, I guess, reach the end of the branch that we're in. And then we'll come back up to the surface, enchant our chest piece, and then we'll call this episode finished. So I'll catch you guys after the mining session and we'll have a quick discussion about what we managed to attain. Okay guys, so we've hit level 30, which is one of the goals of the mining trip, I guess, right? Because I did mention that before we went. So level 30, that allows us to enchant our chestplate, which means then we've got enchanted pickaxe, enchanted sword, and a full set of enchanted armor. Albeit it's not the best, but we can live with it for now, right? And we can make upgrades whenever possible and whenever required. So here we go. Let's take a look at what we got. And let me tell you, I was extremely lucky once again with the diamonds. So let's take a look. As I say, we've got ourselves 32 iron ore and 11 gold ore. So not great in regards to those two. Almost 2 stacks of redstone, 10 emeralds, which is kind of cool, right? You don't really find emeralds that commonly. 2 stacks of coal and roughly another half stack here. And then 19 diamonds. But let me tell you, you can probably take a look at the thumbnail to sort of grasp what I'm describing here. But some of these diamonds came in very, very fortunate situations. For example, one stack was a diamond vein right next to an emerald vein, which you'll see in the thumbnail. And then just after that, I mined another 10 blocks down the branch and again found diamonds on my left-hand side. So the first ones came on the right, the second one's on the left. And it's not very common that you find diamonds that close to each other just because of how rare they are and how sort of sparsely they spawn. So I did get extremely lucky again, and the theme of that kind of continues in this world. So let's go ahead and start the smelting process for some of this stuff. We'll stick the iron in the blast furnace and the gold can go into the regular furnace. We need to convert everything else into blocks. So the diamonds can go into blocks. That's another two diamond blocks, which is awesome. So we've got 2 blocks and 8 pieces here. Another bunch of emeralds, which we'll keep like that just because we use them to trade occasionally. We'll also craft up our redstone into blocks. So there we go, and the coal as well can probably just suffer the same fate here. Alright, good, so let's get all of this stored away. And anything that overlaps can just be moved around slightly. There we go, good stuff, good stuff. And then miscellaneous items is not what we need. Let's put this away. And we've also got some stone to go away. We've got some dirt as well that actually was supposed to go in that chest. And then finally this piece here. So let's go ahead and get that enchantment done, see if we get lucky. I'm hoping for a good protection enchantment here, so protection 4 would be nice. But we won't even take a look, right? We'll just quickly click it. Okay, so blast protection 4 and thorns 2. Not great, is it really? But you know what? Whatever. We've got ourselves a full set of enchanted armor, enchanted sword, enchanted pickaxe, and we're in a pretty good position. So let's get this episode wrapped up. Alright guys, welcome back to the video for the last time for today. This has been episode 7. I have been Hocus Pocus. I do hope that you are enjoying this Minecraft Hardcore Survival series. It's one that I'm not uploading as regularly as I probably should, just because sometimes I feel like there's a bit of a lack of content in these videos, just because we're not really aiming to build any sort of contraption in particular. We're kind of aiming to gun directly for the dragon, which is where the game is completed, of course. So I do apologize if these, as I say, if these episodes are lacking sort of substance, but I'm trying my best with them, so I hopefully you're enjoying it. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like down below. That'll be much appreciated by myself. Any comments should be directed into the comment section where they belong, and I'll be sure to get back to you on anything that I can respond to there. And, whoa, look at those guys. And finally, if you're new around here or haven't subscribed yet, then please be sure to hit that red subscribe button down below to stay tuned to this series. I've got a regular LP series that is going pretty strong at the moment, and a bunch of other Minecraft content to come. So if you enjoy the game, then I'm not sure why you wouldn't want to subscribe to the channel exactly, but it is totally your choice, so do as you please. Anyway, once again, you guys, thank you very much for turning up to this video. I'm very grateful to have you here, and I appreciate the fact you take precious time out of your day to watch these videos. I never thought I'd have so many of you here, so it's kind of awesome actually. So far, so good, right? Once again, let's finish things up here. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Again, I've been Hocus Pocus, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye from me.